Hello and welcome to the video for today. Something a bit different for this channel, but before the video starts I just wanted to give you a little bit of background on what it is that you're about to see. And yeah, okay, so it's the Lost Village of Dode, although it's pronounced Dowd, D-O-W-E, W-D-E, yeah, Dowd. So what is the Lost Village of Dode? It is, or it was a village that was wiped out by the Black Death in 1349, and all that remains is the consecrated church, which was rebuilt in the 1990s. Excuse me. The church itself is believed to have been built during the reign of William II, some point between 1087 and 1100, and it's built on a mound, which you'll get to see in the video. So around about the 14th century, the village was virtually wiped out by the Black Death, and its church last used as a place of worship in 1367, and then it was deconsecrated on the orders of Thomas Trilek, who was the Bishop of Rochester. According to local legend, the last survivor of the Black Death at Dowd was a 7-year-old girl known as the Dowd Child. It is said she took refuge at the church, and after the other villages were dead, and she died within its walls, the Dowd Child is supposed to haunt the graveyard, having first appeared on a Sunday each month for several years, and then every 7 years. So I went there today, and I'm not going to give away its location, although I will say it's extremely easy to find. Although that's being said, it isn't quite as easy to actually get to. There's a lot of very narrow roads and that kind of thing. But also, you'll see in the video there are a circle of stones, and the stone circle at Dowd evokes the spirituality of the centuries that have passed and the ancient beauty of worship on so many levels. Therefore, within the circle, it seems only right that some of the timeless rites of passage, such as hand fasting and wincannings, that's naming of a baby, take place witnessed by centuries of time that go beyond Dowd and to eternity. I found this place to be so in the very beginning. I found it quite sad when I was looking into it that this wasn't somewhere that was generally known about. I mean, it's only sort of within the 45 minutes of me, and it took quite a bit of digging for me to actually find this. There are absolutely zero signposts telling you where this is. As I say, although it's it's fairly easy to locate. I believe every so often they do tours here and talks. It's also available for weddings and countless other ceremonies throughout your year. as I say, I found it quite sad to begin with that was the case with this place. That said, the longer I spent there, I actually found it to be quite respectful and quite, what's the word I want to use? Respectful and, I don't know what I want to call it. It was extremely peaceful. That was without a shadow of a doubt. It was extremely peaceful. There was absolutely nobody else there. And as I say, it wasn't a straightforward little trip to actually locate it. The longer I spent there, I found it to be rather eerie and almost, I want to say surreal, but I'm not sure if that's correct. It was a very strange feeling being there. So, you know, they say that the entire village was wiped out by the Black Death. And this was all that was left there. So yeah, I mean, it's obviously a very sad place, but at the same time very, very peaceful and relaxing. But I did feel kind of cold and I don't know, I felt very strange being there, you know. Anyway, I'll tell you what, enough of me rabbiting on. Let's crack on and show you the video, and there will be some more photographs added at the end of it that I took while I was there. So this would be the church from Dode, and this would be the first thing that you notice when you come in. It's reasonably accessible, whether you're supposed to be here other than sort of guided tours or that is another thing. I'll try and get some history on the church and the date of it, and try and add it into the video, but we're just going to walk around the back of it slowly. But these are what we've come to see, and we're just going to have a stroll down. And have a look at these in a bit more detail. They're not particularly tall. I would guess between 4 and 6 foot, some of these. And as you can see, they sort of form a circle with one in the middle. And we do have this tree here that has been an absolute ton of ribbons attached to it. Yeah, it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's strange. I've actually just noticed, I think you might just pick that up on the camera, as well as all the stones around the outside, you have these down here in the ground that appear to make an inner circle, and the stone in the centre of the circle, being this one, has a hole right through the centre of it, which again is quite strange. I don't think we're going to be able to access this, but we'll have a little walk down and see if we can see anything. So this is, you know, buried into the hill, and yeah, it is padlocked. Oh, there, you can just about pick up some bits and pieces in there. I'm just trying to think how I would describe this. It's quite eerie. I think it's got quite a, I believe it has a religious sorry, it's just a helicopter going over. Yeah, as I was saying, now the helicopter's gone. I believe it's got quite a religious connotations to the site now. Obviously, with everything that is sort of happened here in the past, I believe they do guided tours, which I presume would include the church as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to stop the video there, and I'm actually going to take some photos, and what I'll do is I'll put the photos in at the end of this video, and I'll speak over them and give you some background about this place.